Hey gang, welcome to the Cross-Eyed Texan. And as you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be probably something you've never heard of being discussed on a fragrance channel. But it's about giving your nose a break. Let me tell you how I stumbled across this. A few weeks ago, I went to a friend of mine's house and I spent a couple of days out there. We like to hang out and barbecue and listen to music and tell lies and talk about the glory days. Bruce Springsteen has a great song about that. And I had taken a shower, but I forgot to throw some fragrance on that day. And I didn't get home. I went out there on Thursday, didn't get home till Saturday afternoon. And when I got home, the first thing I did was take a shower. Now, I had taken a shower before I went out there, but I didn't put any fragrance on. I just used one of my favorite body washes, so I was good and clean. But one of the first things I did when I got home was I went and took a shower because I smelled like barbecue, and it was hot outside. So then I went to my fragrance shelf here behind me, and I picked up this. Okay, I love this stuff, but it doesn't perform for squat. Or so I think, or so I thought. But when I had gotten out of the shower and I sprayed this on, it was almost like I smelled it for the first time. And I noticed that it seemed to last a whole lot longer. I had 6 or 7 hours out of this. Now, to be honest, I didn't have this particular bottle. All I had was a 10 milliliter sample. And that's when I started realizing maybe I should take a day a week or 2 days a week and take a break from fragrances. Take a break from wearing anything. Just, take a good shower like I used to before I went nuts and bought, 100 bottles of fragrances. But I did some research online, and olfactory fatigue, it doesn't just happen with one fragrance. There's a lot of chemicals back there. And just constant, prolonged exposure to it day after day after day, I think maybe, and granted, there's some poor performing fragrances out there, but I think maybe that might be part of the reason we think everything sucks. I've got a challenge for you. Take a day, take a break. For example, if you're going to be out playing tennis, or I don't know who plays tennis or anything like that, but if you're going to be out doing something like that, just take you a shower like you normally would and don't put on any fragrance. Go a day or two without it and just, come back to it later and see if it makes a difference. Because it has been for me. I'm going to be skipping Saturday. I'm not going to be wearing any fragrances on Saturday. So I can continue this experiment. But I enjoy this stuff, and I enjoy coffee. I'm drinking my afternoon coffee from Sterling Soap Company. Sterling Roastery to be exact, but I don't drink coffee every day because I get used to it and I lose the enjoyment of it. It just becomes one more thing I have to, I do, and I don't notice how good it tastes and things of that nature. There's a phrase that says familiarity breeds contempt, and I think it's true of not just people. It's true of even the things that we enjoy. And I think there might be a little bit of wisdom in taking a break. I was reading on a post one time, this guy says, well, I go to work and I work out in the heat and it's 105 degrees and none of my fragrances last. Well, I'll let the comment and say, well, maybe don't wear fragrances when you're at work working in the heat because you're just wasting money and your body's sweating it off. Just don't go to work smelling like the south end of a northbound mule. Take a shower. I'm not saying anything like that, but when we take a break from our nose smelling all these chemicals and all these aromas, it gives it a chance to reset. It gives it a chance to, just catch a whiff of the grass or, something of that nature. I hope I'm making sense, but I challenge you to give your nose a break every once in a while. Take a break from your fragrances. And go out and do something that doesn't involve it. And then come back and let me know if you noticed a difference, because I certainly did. I love YSL EDT. It is one of my favorite fragrances. I get frustrated that it doesn't perform as well as that I would like it to. But when I came back to it after 2.5 days of just showering and not wearing a fragrance, man, it just leapt off my skin and I could smell it. And it was wonderful. It was like smelling it again for the very first time. And that's, I think you might have a similar experience. So just a quick video, just a quick thought. And, let me know what you think. Leave some comments down below. We are going to be starting on Shave 14 or 15. I'm done with the Parasso stuff, and we're going to be moving into some stuff from Heritage Hill. I need to get that done because I'm sending my buddy Jake some of those soaps and see if he likes them as much as I do. I'm going to be sending him some razors for the things that he sent me. I love being part of the wet shaving community. It's awesome. It's one of the most generous groups of people I've ever had the pleasure of interacting with. And got some fragrance reviews coming up for y'all. And try to keep this channel going. Still waiting on YouTube to let me know if I'm monetized or not. I'm way above where I need to be. They're taking their own sweet time. But it'll happen soon enough. I want to thank all you guys for subscribing. We're almost up to 1,600 subscribers, and I appreciate every one of you. This started out as just something to help me stay sober, and now it's turned into something I thoroughly enjoy. And it's a good way not only to talk about fragrances and wet shaving and razor blades and body washes and things like that, but I like to use it as a way to encourage people who might be struggling. Because all this stuff doesn't mean a hill of beans if you're not feeling good on the inside. And I hope that I'm helping you guys do that. And ladies, if you're watching, I hope that I'm helping y'all do that as well. So thank you very much for subscribing. Let me know what you think about my cockamamie idea about giving your nose a break. And God bless you guys. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. Don't just take care of yourself. Take care of somebody else. God bless y'all.